Good afternoon, I'm Danny Desrochers with Emily Cunningham, and this is your CSE Student News. Last week we spoke with Mrs. Miller-Donner and what she thought of the Skills Center, and this week we talked with Mrs. Smock.
Hi, I'm Miss Smock. I just recently joined the Skills Center team. I really like the Skills Center. It's a really neat atmosphere. It's a beautiful historic building. My favorite part of the Skills Center has to be when I'm teaching my classes. I enjoy being an educator. The food is actually really good. I really like the burger bar and the artisan grill on Friday. And I can't wait until I get to know my students a little more and maybe get to take them on a few field trips.
October 31st through November 4th is Spirit Week, and next week we're talking with Josiah with the details.
Thank you to the 3 students who registered to vote this past Tuesday.
There isn't any school this Monday due to Columbus Day.
Spaghetti dinner was, as always, a big success. Thank you to everyone who participated in our fundraiser.
There is no bowling club today. It was postponed. See Ms. Burnett for more details, and make sure your papers are tuned in.
Let's see what else is going on around the Skills Center.
CSE, I'm Zachary Beeman, your political correspondent of the Student News. Last week we talked about the first debate between the candidates, and today we're going to talk about their positions on race. Now, I understand that race is a difficult subject that itself can blossom into other important issues like gun control, police brutality, socioeconomic failures, and historic segregation that still, in one form or another, continues to this day. But we need to discuss this. Not as being with Donald Trump. He has made comments ranging from calling Mexicans rapists and murderers to actively being sued by the United States government for not running to African Americans consistently, and to actually having all black employees off the floor upon his and his wife's arrival at several casinos. And of course, famously, he continued to push the birther conspiracy even after President Obama presented his legal birth certificate. Next, Ms. Clinton. One particular comment that stands out is her super predator comment, talking about inner city gangs that, while not aimed directly at African Americans, seems to have been taken that way by many. It would seem that Hillary Clinton and Ray stretched back into her political career, fighting things like voter ID laws, which have been known to unfairly target African Americans, to things like co-sponsoring a bill that recognized Juneteenth as the end of slavery. Race has divided our nation to the point of a bloody war between the states, to when African Americans were lynched on their walks home or were outright killed for simply speaking their mind. Things like mandatory minimums and even the drug war itself continue to show a target towards minorities. The diversity of America is not its death, it is its realization. Thank you, and I will see you next time.
Love Me Do is the Beatles' first single, which skyrocketed their career. Love Me Do is backed up by P.S. I Love You. When the single was originally released in the United Kingdom October 5th, 1962, it peaked at number 17. Mr. Paulson, could you tell us more about the Beatles?
The song Love Me Do, interestingly enough, the famous Ringo Starr drummer actually was not recorded playing the drum track. It was a session drummer named Andy White who played the drums. So when you hear the song, you'll hear Andy White as the drummer, but Ringo Starr got stuck playing the tambourine part. Evidently it was a difficult rhythmic pattern and nobody could get that, and it took several takes. Oddly enough, I'll have to go back and listen to the recording specifically for the tambourine part, because Ringo Starr is soloing on tambourine in that song.
Hi, this is Advice with Mecca. I have Warren here today. Question.
Question is, I'm having trouble making friends. Can you help?
Yes. You see, the way how I make friends is you approach random strangers and say, "Can I be your friend?" If they don't want to. Hello, friend.
Hi.
What is your name? Tamaria. I am Mecca. How are you? Good. This is a segment on making new friends. Do you think this approach is good to make new friends?
No.
Hi, I'm Emily Cunningham doing the senior interview here today with Flame Johnson. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. So how do you feel about being back in school?
I was really excited actually to start back school because I'm just really anxious to graduate and go off to college. So
I feel you there. So what's your grad project on?
it's on fashion and design.
Oh, that's exciting. So what are you planning on doing after high school?
I want to go to college and find a career that's best for me and make my family proud and just make money, period. So
yeah, I like the sound of that. And what are you going to miss about the Skills Center after you graduate?
I'm going to miss some of the teachers, meeting new people, and and just the feeling of high school in general. So, me too. But it'll all still be here. That was us here. Let's see what's going on next.
This is Malcolm in the Middle featuring Mecca and Mr. McCollum. So, Mr. McCollum, why you like suspending people?
That's a good question, Malcolm. First and foremost, suspending people gives me the chance to make everyone else's life easy. You remember that time you got suspended?
Yeah.
Everyone had such a great day while you were gone. It was one of those things that I don't think the school will forget. There was a choir, and people, I think the president showed up. It was a good day. You don't have any questions, do you? So, Malcolm is unprepared. So now it's Mr. McCollum in the middle. Get out of that chair. If someone does something bad, why is it wrong to tell somebody that's responsible?
Because you're gonna be a snitch. You're gonna be like a snake. You're not supposed to tell.
You turn into a
if
snake
you're not supposed to tell.
But if somebody did something wrong, is it good to cover it up or bad to cover it up?
In the way of our century, it's bad. It's good.
So what you're saying is, I'm doing the wrong thing because I'm afraid to go against my peers.
Yeah.
Mecca, how do you feel about that?
I like to point out that sometimes snitching can be good because, for one, if I killed you, right, and you had a brother, right?
Well, now we've killed somebody.
I stole your lunch, right?
Okay.
I stole your lunch, right? And your friend saw it, okay? Told him not to tell anybody, right? Okay. Now, how would you feel about that?
My friend, we're gonna jump you after school
No,
about my lunch.
No, because you don't know who took it. You don't know. Your friend won't tell you because
my
he won't
friend gonna
snitch.
tell me. That's
why.
my
Your
bro.
friend.
He
So
gonna
then
tell
your
me.
friend
He's
is
just
allowed
not
to break
gonna
the
tell
no
you.
snitch rule.
But we're not gonna tell you. We're gonna handle it our way. And Mecca, we just won't see you next time.
First of all, I will take all your little goons down for one, and two, I find it very
This is
unacceptable.
unproductive now.
Mecca, you are just a snitch.
Thank you for seeing us at Mr. McCollum in the Middle, formerly Malcolm in the Middle. We'll have another segment probably sometime when we get it together.
Hey, Skill Center. It's Ivriana here with Ugin, and I'm interviewing him for Athlete of the Week. So, Ugin, what sport do you play and who do you play for?
I play soccer and I play for Strong Bensons.
Do you guys think you're going to be good this year?
Oh yeah, we are good and team is doing better every day. We're getting better.
That's good. Do you guys think you're going to make the playoffs?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Any competition? Any teams you're looking forward to playing?
Yeah, there is some teams like Central and East and some harbor kicks like that.
Any upcoming games you want to tell us about?
We got an upcoming game on this Saturday. We play General McLean.
Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Hey, Skill Center. This week's word is petulant. Malik, do you know what petulant means? No. Well, let's go ask some people.
What does petulant mean?
Does it mean nervous?
What does petulant mean?
Annoying.
What does petulant mean?
Petulant? Yeah. Isn't that a type of swing that therapists use?
What does petulant mean?
Be nice.
Petulant, easily irritated or annoyed. For example, the petulant student tried to avoid getting stuck in the crowded halls during the change of class.
That'll wrap it up for this week's news. I'm Danny Desrochers with Emily Cunningham.
Have a great weekend and see you on Tuesday.
How do you feel about Tom Cruise?
The surfer dude?
I guess.
I think he makes good movies. I think he surfs on whales.